Is it a downgrade or upgrade? Now, granted, I ain't gonna lie. Maybe due to the fact that we actually seen Man of Steel already. We have that imagery in the back of our heads, and we thinking about how he snapped Zod's neck in half and all of that good stuff. We might be a little bit biased, all right? But just looking back, looking at the both costumes, the Zack Snyder outfit does seem more realistic, but I do not believe James Gunn is going for a realistic world. You know, when you really think about it, Thor, Adam Warlock, Doctor Strange, Spider-Man, none of these characters are realistic in nature, but due to our familiarity with it and the time we spent watching these movies, it's real within the story. I think that is what James Gunn is trying to introduce. For so long, DCU been trying to make their world the more realistic superhero world. But I think James Gunn is like cleaning his hands with all that concept. It's like, listen, man, this is a superhero film. Let's be super with everything we do. Bright colors, crazy actions, a world of cosmic characters coming to Earth for whatever reason, and entities being here and there and whatnot. So I do believe we at a crossroad with DC. You know, some people is not gonna like it for whatever reason, but I bring the thought of a new cinematic universe in with open arms. You know, Marvel do need checks and balances. You don't want one studio creating this genre, because then you get lost in the sauce, and now you got Miss Marvel season 2, 3, 4, and 5 happening and junk like that, because there's no checks and balances. We get what we get. But if they're in competition, the best project, you know, wins the debate. But all right, so the first look of the new Superman, played by David Corenswet, is in. And I ain't gonna lie, this looks like DW. I don't know if I'm hating or not, so we're gonna break this down as we always here in Community. Before we get into the group conversations, before what the internet feels about it, let's analyze it ourselves. First and foremost, the material doesn't look similar in texture when it comes to Man of Steel. This seems more of a fighter jet outfit, like let's say Krypton had like a pilot class, or had like this militia that had like army gear to protect the wherever the freak, they'll put this crap on. And the House of L symbol might be like the American flag on there. For sure, we're gonna get a Krypton imagery somehow, some way. It has to be in there. I feel like James Gunn is using this film as a jumping point to the new DCU. I think that's clear as day how he jam-packing all these side characters within this film as it is standing so far. But zooming in, he has like the boots, the jacket, very New 52 vibe-ish. You got this freaking Kamehameha wave in the background. I don't know if the ball is shooting out the energy or the energy is shooting into the ball. So much to dive into that background. What could that be? Is it Brainiac? Is it a false sun to drain the power of Superman? I don't know. I feel like the concept of Superman putting on shoes is kind of like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how I feel about this. That's why we really need y'all help. But let's break down what the internet's saying. Like, this suit is not it. All right? NFL young boy. 1,300 people agree with homeboy. This suit is awesome. But hold on. This suit is awesome, but what a background shot. What the happening? Let's dive into this thread. Let's see what they figure it out. Looks like a Solaris the Sun Eater. I wouldn't put it past James Gunn. I don't know if they're gonna go deep nerd on the first one. Clearly nothing pressing. He's very much taking his time. That's true, you know, taking his shoes out. I mean, you're invincible. Why is Superman wearing shoes? When you really think about it, this man don't have no need for shoes. Ain't like he gonna chip a toenail, or is his toes like invulnerable? That's a side note. My ADD man. Kamehameha wave. For sure, it looked like a freaking Gallic gun, in my opinion. He looks good. Can't wait to see this. Okay, 1,500. This kind of sucks. Bulky, weird lines. Neck looks weird. Want it to be sleeker. All right. We took Henry Cavill for granted. See, I think a lot of this is the internet missing Henry Cavill, and like the concept of we never got that Man of Steel 2 from Zack Snyder. And some people, like it always, is not gonna accept what it is because they don't want to let go of what was. So I take these Henry Cavill comments with a grain of salt. But he do look like Superman. I'm just saying the way they took the picture itself does come off a little, comes off like CW. But I know like the CGI, the movement is gonna be up there. Even though Homeboy look goofy, this is directed by James Gunn, and Adam Warlock, flies similar to what you'll see in a Superman film. So for sure he's gonna draw inspiration from his past work. And if Superman flying around to this degree in nature, I think we might be set. Look at this. Come on now. That's gonna be crazy. And I think about him punching, swinging off, putting hands to feet, belt to ass. This shit gonna get wicked. Think about it now. Comment down below. Are you rocking with these folks? Am I tripping? Is the internet tripping? And do you miss the old outfit?
No! What are you waiting for? Do it! Make your dreams come true! Just do it!